Norway and Sweden, two Nordic neighbours with similar geography and security concerns, have taken two very different paths beneath the surface of the sea. While Norway has partnered with Germany to develop and field the 212CD submarine, Sweden has remained committed to its indigenous A26 Blekinge-class programme, built by Saab Kockums. This divergence is more than a technical choice. It reflects two contrasting defence strategies and raises a central question. Which approach is wiser in the current security environment of the Baltic and the North Atlantic? Dear viewers, if you appreciate in-depth military analysis and want to support this channel's mission of providing sharp insights into Nordic and global defence strategies, please take a moment to subscribe, ring the bell, and share this video. Your support is what keeps this community growing stronger. Norway's decision to join Germany in the 212CD programme is a clear signal of deep NATO integration. The 212CD promises extended endurance, advanced air-independent propulsion, and stealth features optimized for Atlantic operations. By pooling resources with Germany, Norway not only shares the financial burden, but also guarantees full interoperability with one of NATO's major naval powers. It is a safe choice against rising Russian activity in the Arctic and the North Atlantic. Yet the risks are visible: heavy reliance on German industry, potential delays in delivery schedules, and the danger of spiralling costs. All of these could weaken Norway's ability to respond rapidly to emerging threats. Sweden, on the other hand, is taking a very different road. The A26 Blekinge-class is a homegrown design tailored for the unique conditions of the Baltic Sea. Small, ultra-quiet, and fitted with advanced AIP, the A26 is purpose-built for shallow, sensor-saturated waters. More than that, it introduces a vertical launch capability, a rare feature in non-nuclear submarines. Sweden's strength lies in technological independence and its ability to design solutions perfectly matched to its environment. But there are drawbacks: smaller scale production, limited endurance beyond the Baltic, and financial constraints that prevent Sweden from building large numbers. When we put the 212CD and A26 side by side, the differences in design philosophy are striking. The German-Norwegian submarine is larger, with greater range and endurance, intended for patrols in the wide expanses of the Atlantic. Its systems are designed to plug directly into NATO command and control, giving it strategic value beyond Norway's immediate neighbourhood. By contrast, the A26 represents a scalpel rather than a hammer, a precise, stealthy tool optimized for ambush and area denial in the narrow and shallow Baltic. One is a platform built for extended deterrence and alliance solidarity. The other is a platform built for sovereignty, independence, and local dominance. A deeper dive into technology highlights the divergence further. The 212CD relies heavily on proven German AIP systems, allowing for submerged endurance of up to 3 weeks. It is optimized for quiet patrols, but its larger displacement makes it more detectable in confined waters. The A26, though smaller, is designed around extreme stealth, with advanced acoustic dampening, flexible payload modules, and the ability to deploy special forces through a dedicated lockout chamber. Sweden's emphasis is not on long patrols across oceans, but on outwitting adversaries in a sensor-heavy environment like the Baltic, where stealth and agility matter more than size. Operational doctrine is where the contrast becomes even clearer. Norway envisions its submarines as part of a larger NATO battle network, patrolling the Greenland-Iceland-UK gap, monitoring Russian Northern Fleet movements and ensuring sea lanes remain secure. Sweden sees its submarines as asymmetric deterrents, the invisible defenders of its coasts, capable of making any hostile navy think twice before venturing into the Baltic. The A26, in this sense, is not just a submarine but a strategic tripwire that can raise the costs of aggression without requiring Sweden to match its adversaries ship for ship. From NATO's perspective, the two approaches are not contradictory, they are complementary. Norway's 212CD fleet will help secure the North Atlantic, while Sweden's A26s are designed to lock down the Baltic. Together, they form a layered defence system across two of Europe's most contested maritime zones. Yet, when we consider the wider geopolitical picture, including China's growing presence in the Arctic alongside Russia, Norway's model of Atlantic-oriented, alliance-driven submarine power might appear better aligned with NATO's global priorities. Sweden, however, retains something equally valuable: exclusive mastery of a highly specialized submarine technology that no other NATO nation possesses. In times of uncertainty, this technological wildcard could prove decisive. Industrial policy also shapes the calculus. Norway has deliberately tied itself to Germany's naval industry, ensuring economies of scale and commonality, but at the cost of dependency. Sweden, by contrast, has preserved a sovereign shipbuilding capability through Saab Kockums, one of the few yards in the world still capable of designing advanced submarines from scratch. This independence is not only about pride, it guarantees that Sweden can adapt its designs to its own needs without waiting for allies. In the long run, this ability to innovate may become a critical advantage as submarine warfare evolves. The deeper lesson is that neither path is inherently smarter. Both reflect the strategic realities of each nation. Norway, wealthy from energy exports and positioned on NATO's northern flank, must field long-range, alliance-integrated boats. Sweden, hemmed into the Baltic and historically cautious about full alliance dependence, needs stealthy, homegrown tools tailored for its immediate neighbourhood. Both decisions are rational, though they answer different strategic imperatives. For Sweden, the A26 is more than a submarine. It is a symbol of national defence sovereignty, industrial resilience, and the ability to innovate independently in an era of globalised defence industries. For Norway, the 212CD embodies the logic of alliance solidarity, pooling resources for greater strategic effect. Each choice carries costs, but each also strengthens NATO in its own way. To our Swedish viewers in particular, it is worth underlining that the A26 represents not a weakness, but a unique strength, a national project that preserves Swedish independence in defence technology while still contributing to NATO's collective shield. In a world where many nations are forced to rely entirely on imports, Sweden stands as one of the few that can design and deliver its own cutting-edge submarine. That is something to be proud of. If you find this analysis valuable and you want to see more deep dives into Nordic and global defence issues, please support the channel by subscribing, commenting, and sharing. Your engagement allows us to keep producing high-quality content that connects technology, strategy, and geopolitics into one clear narrative.